Sam Butler said, "Friendship is like money, easier made than kept." We're going to look at how we can make the money, but also keep some of it by living below our means this fall. One of the best things that has come out of me starting to budget over the last few years is definitely learning the concept of living below my means. In order to live below your means, you've got to know what you're making and you've got to spend less than that. This fall, in order to live below my means, I'm focusing on 3 main things that I hope when we talk about this will make your financial life a little easier to organize and just kind of focus on what's actually important when you're trying to save money and stay below your means. Spending beyond your means might be fun in the moment, but overall just kind of causes stress, kind of makes you sleep a little less at night when you're trying to figure out how to pay your bills. So this is what I'm doing, sharing it with you in hopes it'll be helpful. The first thing I'm doing is I'm paying myself first. And let me explain what that means for me. When you pay yourself first, you are keeping in mind your future self and you are setting aside money so that you don't overspend. Here's my best example. When I purchased my home, I did a 30-year mortgage. I had no intention of taking 30 years to actually pay it off. My goal is actually to do that in half the amount of time. And one of the tools that I'm utilizing to do this is to put more money what was I saying? One of the tools that I am using to accomplish this goal is I'm paying extra money every single month toward the principal. The principal is like the balance that you've really got left, and I'm putting it directly to that so that it doesn't go toward interest. And there's a spot when I make the payment that I specifically put it in towards principal. But I have this set up on auto pay every single month. The first year that I purchased this home, I decided to put $100 extra every single month toward the principal. So no matter what I was doing, would I rather go out to eat another time or two? Would I rather go out with friends? Would I rather get a new outfit? Sometimes, but I made the commitment that I was going to put $100 extra a month. So I'm paying myself, my future self first. You save a ton of money going forward if you can put extra money at the beginning so you're not paying all that interest on your mortgage forever. And I know that's a huge debate about whether you should pay off your mortgage or not. You guys, I don't care what anyone says. I want it. I want to pay it off sooner. That's going to be a big relief to me when I don't have to make a mortgage payment. You can disagree, but that's what I'm planning to do. The second year, my goal was putting $200 a month toward the principal. That's every single month I would pay my mortgage, and on top of it, I would put that. Now, you can't just do that if you are not spending wisely. I couldn't do it if I hadn't put a budget in place. I couldn't do it if I didn't have eyes on the prize. I couldn't have done it if this wasn't my focus and I had it in mind and I knew what my goal was and I specifically made these numbers what I wanted it to be so that in the future I could pay things off sooner. Fast forward, this is my 3rd year, and now my goal is every single month I have to find $300 to put toward the principal. Every single month without fail, it's automatically coming out. So I've got to figure it out. And that's a challenge that I face every month, but I make it work because it's a priority for me. So in my mind, I'm paying myself first. Like, I'm not going to spend that extra money on the fun stuff. I'm still having fun, trust me, but I'm not wasting it on something that's less important to me. Right now, that's a goal of mine. When I have that mortgage in my mind, a lot of you are mortgage free and you guys celebrate with me in the comments and I celebrate with you. It's so exciting. Having that chunk of money to use for whatever you need, no longer having a house payment, like that blows my mind. And it's important to me. I want it badly. So I pay myself first every month and I don't use that money for more frivolous things or for less important things in my life. This will look a little different for everyone, but I've heard some people going on rants about paying yourself first. Why don't you pay yourself first? Why would you pay your bills before you pay yourself? And I get it, but slow down, Stephen. We still need to pay our bills. What will help in understanding our whole financial picture? Budgeting. If I hadn't started budgeting, you guys, you know I stress this all the time, but assigning your money where to go every single month. I learned this from Dave Ramsey. Assign every dollar a name. Do a unique monthly budget. I have tons of videos on this. If you need more information, I have playlists. I will leave them at the end for you. It has been life-changing. If these are the kinds of things you're looking to accomplish, check them out. The second thing I'm doing this fall to live below my means is creating more means, okay? So a lot of people have a 9-to-5 like myself. Then you've got to focus on your 5 to 9, right? This is the other end of the day. Not all of you have 9-to-5s. I've got a full-time 40-hour-a-week job. And then in order to create more means, I've got to earn some extra if I want to reach some of these financial goals. So then you focus on your 5 to 9, your 5 p.m. to your 9 p.m. Is there anything you can do with those hours to earn a little extra? My side hustle, it's kind of funny to even call it a side hustle. It's also a passion of mine, is teaching dance classes. So I teach hip hop, jazz, ballet, lyrical, contemporary, etc. And so I am going to be teaching a few more classes this fall and into the year to make more money. Fortunately, this is one of those side jobs that if I weren't getting paid, I would still love to do it. So I'm thrilled that I get paid. I have to get paid because, again, I have these financial goals that I'm trying to reach. I've got a son to support. And the other thing is YouTube, of course. Thanks for being here. Is there something that you can do? Is there something that you can do that you're already good at? Are you excellent at cleaning your house? Can you also clean someone else's house? Do you love animals and every time you see a dog, you're like, I love dogs. Could you offer to walk a neighbor's dog sometime, once a week, twice a week, whatever they need? Are your weekends free? Could you house sit if you're available? Do you have something you can teach? Can you teach someone how to sew? Can you teach someone how to garden? Can you teach someone how to play a musical instrument? Can you teach anyone any valuable skill that they could utilize, that they could pay you for? There's just endless options. Obviously, if it's something you like doing, that's even better. But even if not, a part-time job during your 5 to 9, a couple days a week to add that means into your income could make a huge difference. Truthfully, I don't know how people get by with one job right now. I get paid a decent wage with what I do, but I would be really struggling if I didn't have my other jobs. But beyond it, it's more like I wouldn't be able to reach the other goals that I'm looking for if I just had one. So I kind of accept right now that this is kind of a go season. And what I mean by that is basically for the next decade at least and beyond. But like I'm just knowing I'm going to be working quite a bit. And I've been in this kind of phase for a while, but I feel like while I've got the energy, while I've got the good attitude, I'm going to try to make as much as I can within reason, still have family time, still have friend time, but do the things that I love. And can I make some money doing the things I love outside of my 9-to-5, which I also luckily happen to love? It doesn't have to be all the time. Little pockets, an hour here, an hour there, make a little extra money, work a little overtime, create a little extra means so that you can stay living below your means and put those means toward the things that matter. Now, the other thing I'm doing to live below my means this fall is, so I am focusing on paying myself first, right? I'm earning extra money, and then I've got to make that money that I earn grow. So, a lot of you hate talking about investing. A lot of you want to know more about investing. I'm going to be straight up with you. I'm not your girl. Not because I don't want to teach you everything I know, but I don't know a ton about investing. I do kind of some base level investing. And even though it's base level, it's working. Like my Roth IRA has been growing and growing, and it's very exciting. If you have never heard the word Roth IRA, I'm gonna leave a short little video at the end to get your feet wet. Again, I don't wanna give investment advice per se, because I'm not a professional. I don't wanna steer you in the wrong direction, but I honestly think a Roth IRA is a great way to go. If you are not invested in your 401k or 403b at work, please talk to your human resources person today. Ask them about it today. There are other ways to make your money grow. For example, check with your credit union. They have some great rates on CDs right now. That's another option. There's mutual funds. There's a lot of stuff that you could look into, but at a very base level, if you do not know about the Roth IRA, please look into it. Check with your credit union or your bank to see what they've got going on right now. There's some stuff going on, guys, and I can't tell you exactly in your area, so please just ask. Like we talked about last week, don't let your sitting money just sit. Let your sitting money make money, because with inflation, as time goes on, your dollar value, the value of the dollar you have right now, it's gonna go down. So you've got to figure out ways to make your money grow. Compound interest is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Take advantage of it. What's your plan to live below your means this fall? Tell me down below. What's next? I'm gonna leave you a couple videos right here on this end screen to check out. Mr. Hannum says, what's up? Pay yourself first, earn more, and then make that money grow. That's the plan. See you next week, guys. Bye.